What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because it is Monday morning, which means we have a new faction booster, and I'm going to be bringing you guys a deck that you have probably never, ever seen before, and we are going to get some wins with this deck. So come check it out, guys. Grab your coffee, grab your device, and let's head on down to Game by the Beach. Welcome back once again, fellas. Happy to be here with you because it is Monday morning, and that means we are going to figure out together what the new faction booster, faction blessing is. Let's jump right on over, determining this week's faction baby. And Technogenic, didn't we just have Technogenic recently? I don't even know what last week was. I feel like it was such a smorgasbord of different things. Ooh, but once every 60 seconds, a random unit in this faction on the field increases its rank by 1. A random, 1 singular. Didn't they change that? Didn't it used to be something different? I'll take that. Let's look at the Technogenic Society here. We've got some different cards that we could play. We just put out a video on Corsair, and it was a little bit interesting. It didn't go as well as planned. Maybe we should give it a little redemption. Pyro is staring at me. Sharpshooter, we still haven't maxed out Sharpshooter. We've been just waiting on that man to get all the way leveled up. Let's put together a deck and start this video off. Alrighty, first game of the morning. Let's get into it. This is a deck that I can almost guarantee you have never seen before. And like I said, we were playing around. Hey man, Dodger Dave, what's up, my dude? We played a Corsair deck recently. It didn't go very well. But in the comments of that video, people were saying certain decks that kind of worked out. This was actually recommended to me. And believe it or not, shout out to my man. Here, let me try and pull it up. Shout out to my man. I've tried this a few times. I tried different variations of this deck as well. I'm looking. I'm not going to be good enough to find it because I already responded to it. It's okay. Sorry. Inquiz Corsair. Super weird combination. They basically said to play Corsair as if it's Trapper. The only other variation I changed, the only thing I changed in this deck also was that I put in Harlequin instead of Scrapper. So, for 2 reasons. First off, I don't think you necessarily need Scrapper in this deck. We've got Dryad. We can level up our Inquiz pretty well and kind of go from there. Second thing, Scrapper is part of Technogenic Society. So, Scrapper perhaps will be getting leveled up also as we go along, which I don't really want to deal with, to be honest. Okay, ooh, let's do a little bit of that. Okay, we'll do this. Boom! No! No! Alright, it worked out, We'll do this. Let's try and find a Knight statue right there. And I don't want my Scrapper to get leveled up periodically. That's kind of annoying. So we're not going to want to deal with that. We've got Bedlam. We've got a couple of Knight statues. I can copy a Knight statue if I need to. But we do have a rank 3 and a rank 2. We can make a nice little setup in the center there. And before he even, he mentioned this before the faction booster. But if our Corsair is also going to get leveled up, power to it. It should be even better. We should be getting super high ranking Corsairs, which are actually going to be worthwhile later on. But let's try and make sure that that's actually the case, okay? Because as of right now, I don't think my man's got leveled up at all. We've only got 1,000 mana. Let's just sit tight for a little while. And we're also going up against a Blade Dancer deck, which is a little bit interesting. But guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Like the video. And if you make any in-game purchases, make sure you are using code BEACH in the My Games shop. Okay, we've been having a lot of fun recently. A lot of fun. I want to use this week to really play around with different decks. So let me know in the comments. There we go. There's a rank up. What decks you would like to see. Absolutely, we can try out a Pyro deck. Absolutely, we can try out an Alchemist deck. I gotta push some gold, man. I've been trying to get my gold up so I can level up my my mage robes. However, I went through all my golden tickets. I went through, I think, most of my silver tickets for co-op, I'm saying. So we're not going to have a ton of gold. I was going to say we should level up our sharpshooter and see how good that could be. But realistically, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. So let's just take the time to continue. A little bit of lag right there. Leveling up our Inquisitor. We can use our Harlequin to get stacks on our Inquis there with copying Inquises. But I think this is a pretty solid start. And this guy's getting ranked up over here. I guess we're going to have this guy to stay, which I'm really not mad about. We're going to go here. We're going to go there. Let's do that as well. We've got a bunch of Inquises. I might as well just do this. Yeah, we'll do that. We're just going to slowly make this board look better and better, fellas. We've got some mana to play with. We've got an extra knight statue, but that's not really the end of the world. I'm going to go over here as well. I'll do another one right here. We're going to level up a couple of these guys. I don't want either of these two because they're not on knight statues, so who really cares about them? Nothing personal. It's just, it is what it is. But yeah, so far so good. Then we got a rank 4 right here, on a rank 4, on a rank 2, rank 5 right there. I really have half a mind to rank that out. I'm just going to do that for right now. And I leveled up my Dryad by accident because I'm drinking too much coffee. No, I'm just kidding. This is a fun deck. This is outside the meta. We're still playing Inquis. I'm trying to go away from Inquis, guys. You understand, okay? I'd like to say that as soon as I get to a certain stage on the ladder, I don't need to play Inquis because I'm playing against... Like, in the beginning of the ladder, the beginning of the season, you don't need to play Inquis because you're playing against people that are playing all sorts of decks. It's not really the case anymore, right? Pretty much anytime I queue into a game, you need to bring your best stuff. You need to bring your best fight. So that's why I've been playing Inquis so much recently, and there's been so many changes with it. I'm trying to try out light, trying to try out dark. You can play with banner, you can play with night stats, you can play with this, that, and the other thing. I'm trying to go away from it. I think comments-wise, it's usually like half, it's like split. Half of you guys are like, love Inquis gameplay. Half of you guys are like, God, dude, Garrett, you played Inquis 5 videos in a row. And I'm like, I hear you. I hear you. I apologize. Let me know where you fall on that. Oh, and if you guys are still here, little reminder. So we have changed the day for when we stream, okay? So real quick, okay, usually we're streaming Fridays. We're gotten rid of Fridays. We streamed Tuesday last week. We want to start streaming on Wednesday. I can't stream Wednesday. So we're streaming tomorrow. Long-winded response of stream tomorrow, live on Twitch tomorrow, Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there. Hope to see you there. It's going to be a bunch of fun. We got the new faction booster that we're going to be playing around with, and that's going to be all the different decks. I'm really excited for that. So stop by and say what up if you have an interest. We got well, that actually helped us out because it got rid of some of our, I'm going to do that to start. I'm going to do this, get all these guys. I think that's pretty solid. This guy's only a 4 though. I really want, once all those absorbs go away, I think I'm going to try and focus on just getting this guy to 5. This guy's a 6 over here, which is kind of funny. But he's already having a little bit of a tough time. And you can kind of see how we're running this deck, right? We got the 1 Inquis, Knight of Darkness. You put it on a square, put it on a Knight statue. It's doing the majority of the damage. But the Corsair actually is damaging things all over the place. So if things get a little hairy, you still have those Corsairs taking out those extra monsters. Dodger Dave, you're going to have to dodge some monsters. Hit him with a good game. Yes, sir. We didn't even check the equipment, but I will take it. Pretty low equipment. I got him by a bunch of crit. What's up, dude? That's a good emote. I just had some Mexican food yesterday. Definitely recommend the place we went to. I'm not going to say what it is. But okay, we got him by some card levels. Level 10 Corsair versus level 10 Blade Dancer, plus a Max Inquisitor. I'm not going to just ignore that. So I will take that win. 1 win in the books, fellas. Let's jump into another one. Let's jump into one more game. Let's see how this deck truly does. Oh, I want to see really quickly what the damage was. Hold on. I just want to see what the damage was. I apologize. X out. Because I went too fast. Okay, Corsair did very, very little. Kind of a bummer. Let's jump into another game here and see if we can have Corsair have a little bit better of a showing. In once again we go, and this should be a little bit more fun of a game, okay? The guy was pretty under-leveled in that last game. Level 10 Blade Dancer, which it's almost less important that it was level 10 because it only had the level 9 talent, so it might as well only be a level 9 Blade Dancer, right? If you could get to 11 and get the second talent, then it makes a little bit of a difference, but that doesn't really matter. So I think now that we have a level 11 Inquis that we're going up against, Knight of Darkness, Shield of Faith, you guys know the deal. Pretty similar equipment. He's actually got 2 out of 3 sets for his Kingdom of Light, which is pretty sick. We're on our way to that. Okay, we've got Kingdom of Light for our Mage Robes, level 12 Epic, and we've also got our Sturdy Staff Epic level, might be 1 or 2. I think it's also a Kingdom of Light set. And then I have the Magic Amulet, which I believe is a Forest Alliance set or something random like that. It doesn't actually buff my kingdom. I wish I did. I don't have any. I literally don't have a single amulet that's Kingdom of Light. That's a Kingdom of Light set, which is really interesting. I think I have some that, I don't know, I might not even have any that buff Kingdom of Light in general. But either way, I digress. We've got Tribunal coming up here. So I'm just going to try and keep my board as empty as possible. And looking at him, he's already got 2, which is great. This guy's going to keep getting ranked up. If he gets like a rank 3 scrapper over there because of the faction booster, I mean, that is great for us because it's just going to be in the way. And it's just going to keep getting ranked up. And that's the exact reason we're trying not to play scrapper. And you can get rid of it. You can actually utilize it to your advantage. Rank 3 right there. He's going to have a hard time utilizing it though. Let me know if you guys have an interest in me showing that off because I may have scrapper in like my pyro deck coming forward or whatever. But see, we both lucked out actually. Okay, so let's spam. Let's get an Inquis on a square. I'll just do that. I'm going to do this. Inquis on a square, thank you. We'll do this. Get rid of those guys. And okay, so we can go here, we can go here. I'm just going to do that. Inquis right there. Why don't we just do some stacks while we're at it? Get a whole bunch of stacks, and then we can start building some stuff. So I think it would be good to have... We're trying to get a higher number on damage of our Corsair this game, right? So let's put a Knight statue somewhere right smack dab in the middle of our board, and then we can put a bunch of Corsairs around that Knight statue and really take advantage of that attack speed. So as of right now, I think we're still going to go stacks. Stacks are just always useful, so I'm going to just keep on chugging along with that. I have half a mind to do that. I have half a mind to do that. I might just do this. Ooh, don't mind that at all. We've got a couple of Dryads. We get one more Dryad. We get this guy up to 4. I think we're in a decent spot. I'm really, really interested to see how this is going to go. But look at this. I don't know what he did, but his rank 3 is now over there. Oh, he must have just scrapped a rank 3, I guess? What the heck could he have scrapped? I have no idea. But not too shabby. Let's spam a little bit. We're going to do another one of these. Do our gadget. Get that guy up one time. Now we've got a couple of Knight statues. We still don't have a Knight statue in the middle of our board. I was hoping to get, we need one on our Inquis, obviously. But this location, or this location would be best case. Let's just hang out for now with this. We did have this guy get leveled up. Don't mind that at all. Oh, and we have a Knight statue right there. Perfect. So now we have exactly what we want and another Corsair on that Knight statue, which is great. And actually, this guy's on a Knight statue too. So all 3 of our Corsairs are on Knight statues, including our Inquis that is also on a Knight statue. So I think that's really solid. Tamer coming in. He's got that rank 4 Scrapper. I keep harping on it because it really is a thing, okay? I love, love, love the faction boosters that actually affect your play going forward, okay? This is absolutely one of them. And I think having Technogenic is a great faction for this booster to go with because it's going to bring to light some of the cards that are struggling in the meta right now, and it's also going to just change the mechanics on some of the cards that are very prevalent in the meta right now, specifically Scrapper, right? So for 45 seconds, I think we're just going to build up some mana. I might just do that just to do a little something. We can do that. A little rank 4 right there. Absolutely not a problem. 4,700 mana. I don't know. We could have a couple different schools of thought right now, okay? So we could either go for a bunch of absorbs for our Inquis. I think it would probably be better to get this guy to 5. So we're going to spam a bunch, try and find a bunch of Dryads, level this guy up, and then kind of dually, we're going to try and get our Knight statues up as well as a few absorbs. But I would say get this guy to 5 is most important first, and then we try and work on some absorbs and try and work on some Knight statue upgrades. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to spam right now. We found a couple of Dryads. We're also rocking the Power Dryad, if you guys haven't seen that. Fairy of Rage. I feel like I've always called that the wrong name. It's fine. Let's just go here. We're going to go here. I'm going to combine out... something. We're going to go over there. We're going to go there. Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. There we go. So now we have our man to 5. We're going to max everybody else out. We've got a couple of other Inquisitors. We've got some of these guys. We don't have the right amount of Knight statues, and this is the only thing that can kind of get hairy, and that's why if you're going to try this deck out without Scrapper, you're just going to have to be very patient in terms of when you want to spam and when you want to build mana, because the last thing you want is to go up against something like Assassin and have the wrong amount of Knight statues and have it take off a rank 4 Corsair or a rank 3 Corsair, just unnecessarily. It would just be not fun at all. Right there, that wouldn't have mattered too much. We've got some options here. I might just spam out a couple of these. We've got 3,500 crit. I can probably poke a little bit, see what we can find. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to combine out here as well. And I actually really like that board. And we've got a rank 2 Inquis. That means our absorbs will continue at least once all 3 of these guys get absorbed. So that's pretty nice. The Lion hit that rank 2. Not the end of the world. Kind of too bad that this rank 4 is not on a Knight statue, but again, not the end of the world. And with 27 seconds, we've got 7,500 crit. We're definitely going to spam once we take out Warlock. We're going to wait until Warlock's taken out, and then we'll spam a little bit. I typically try to get this guy to 6. You can see it's a 5 versus a 7, which is a big deal. We do have 28 absorbs when he only has 11, but he's going to continue absorbing more and more. I don't think, realistically, we're going to get this guy to 6 just because we've got so much other stuff on our board. But we could get our Knight statues continuing get higher ranks and our Corsairs as well. So let's see what we got. Let's spam a lot. That's what, if I was a Knight in old-time England, that's what my name would be. Garrett Sir Spam-A-Lot. Get it? All right, let's keep going. I'm going to just get these Knight statues up. We're going to get that guy up because he's on a higher ranking. Let's just do that. I'll hit this guy. Okay, we can do... we've got some options. So right now, we don't have the right amount of Knight statues. We do have a decent amount of mana. I'm just going to rank these out. Let's do this. Let's do this. I feel like we'll find a Knight statue eventually. And then again, maybe not. Okay, we found a Knight statue, so we should be able to work back towards our portal pretty good here. This Knight statue got ranked down because of a Lion, which is really, really unfortunate. We're going to have to go up against King Pudding as well as... I always forget what the heck that character is. Is it Kitsune? Is that who it is? I don't know, but we're clearly losing at the moment. But remember, Corsair hits units all over the board, so... It's not totally evident how... Oh, it's Grandmaster. That's who it is. Okay. Well, that could have been really bad. That's all right. We're just going to get a ton of absorbs. That's very, very bad. Okay. Well, let's start building this guy. We lost all of our absorbs, but what can you do? What can you do when they come for you? Bad boys, we're still gonna win. Wait a minute. No, dude! How did we lose? Oh, King Pudding is a nightmare. Hit him with a good game. Dude, I was singing. I thought we had it. Similar crit, similar equipment. Obviously, we got him on guard levels. We just needed to take out a couple of things and we would have been fine. Oh, too funny. Guys, try the deck out. A bit of fun. We did more damage this time. 51 million from our Corsair. So maybe this revives Corsair. Having the Technogenic Society faction plus evolution. Maybe this revives Corsair. Totally don't need to have Inquiz with your Corsair deck. If you got a good Minotaur in there, throw it in. If you've got Cauldron, throw it in. If you've got Pretzel, throw it in. All good cards with Corsair. This was recommended to me, so I tried it out. 1 win. Nearly a second win, but no. 1 win, 1 loss. It is what it is. Guys, that is going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.